I thought that he would adapt, and he's done a great job. He really has. He's gone out there, and of course, when you're the quarterback, you know you're supposed to know what the receivers are doing, but yet you don't know all their techniques and things like that. So, you know, he's learning. Coach Zach Azani's done an outstanding job of bringing him along. So, and he's excited. He's really excited to be out there playing. So.
What do you see as kind of the biggest areas of concern in terms of positions just going into this game?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you back
I'm
there.
sorry. What do you think are kind of the biggest areas of concern in terms of position going into this game?
Him?
No. What are the big? I'm sorry. Areas of concern in terms of positions. You know, what do you look at and say, man, we got to get this figured out before?
Well, I don't know that yet because it's so early in training camp. You know, this is practice number 3, and you know we're not even in full gear yet. You know, so we're putting a lot of offense at them right now, and so that's, you know, we're putting a lot of plays at them, a lot of different formations, things like that. So we're keeping them busy right now.
Where was the retention level? You said you're putting a lot at them. Where's the retention level been this week?
It's been great. You know, number one, because of the terminology, it's all the same, but we've got guys that have played, and that's the biggest thing, so that they're able to retain it a lot better than, you know, say young guys that haven't been around it. So the retention's been great.
Coach, just 3 days in, talk about how much you've relied on pushing tempo instead of insulation here early.
Well, we've been pushing both. You know, our style of play is, you know, us, and so we've really been pushing that. You know, I thought the first day we were not as fast as we needed to be. I thought yesterday we pushed it a lot faster. I thought today in first down drill we pushed the tempo fast, and then we came inside due to the rain, and the tempo wasn't there. So, you know, we've got to be able to sustain that.
Mike, there are a lot of teams in the SEC that are looking for quarterbacks, and at this point in the season going through quarterback competition. How comfortable are you knowing that you have a guy that's played a little bit and had some success for going into the season?
Well, Josh, you know, knows the offense. He's played in this conference. He's had success in this conference. So, you know, that's a great feeling. Also, Quentin Dormady has done an outstanding job of coming in here, just having the spring only, and really performing at a high level. So, and then we got Sharon Jones, who also is a true freshman, and he's doing a good job of coming in to learn things. So I like where we are. We've got to continue to get better at that position. We talk about being 1% better every day, and that's really what we're asking of the quarterbacks, is for them to continue to get better every day by 1% in everything, their drops, their progressions, all that.
What do you think about Juwan Jennings as a receiver so far, and how important is he with some of the guys you're missing at that spot?
Well, he's very athletic. You know, he's big, tall. I mean, he's kind of like what we have there, and he's got great speed. He's tough. I mean, everybody saw him in a spring football game, how tough he was when he ran the ball and things like that. So he's been a very good addition.
Does he look natural there at all, or?
Yeah, he's an athlete. I mean, you know, he was a great high school basketball player, and he was athletic at quarterback. And so, yes. And I know what you're talking about. Receivers sometimes have to do things a little bit different with athleticism, but he's displayed that.
What have you seen out of the 3 new running backs that you guys have been able to have, and just how much has that helped you guys practice, really, not just having 2 guys?
Well, I'm sure, you know, Hurd and Alvin really, you know, appreciate having those 3 guys there, but they're really doing a really good job. You know, they're like all freshmen. I mean, just think of this. You know, you're going into a new class, and it's all new language. You know, it's a different type of language, and that's what these kids are going through as freshmen. So they're doing a really good job. You know, they're focused. They're really working hard. And I tell you what, I think we've got really good leadership at that position with those 2 older guys, and they're doing a great job of leading the young guys.
Mike, Coach talked earlier this week about it being the first time since he's been here that's been a 2 deep of scholarship players along the offensive front. What have you seen out of that group this week? How does that change the way you approach practice, or what you can do in practice?
Well, number one, I don't think there's any doubt that competition always makes, you know, an individual better and a unit better. So we've got great competition there right now. And I think the biggest thing is that, you know, we're just going to have to find out who the 5 best guys are as we go through this training camp. And we're going to have to find them, you know, fairly fast. But once we get into pads, that'll really start to show. And, you know, we're in shoulder pads today, and we'll look at the tape here and start the evaluation that way. But I like the competition. I like our guys, and we're just going to have to find who the 5 best are.
If Juwan continues